Subscribe to the Desi Binge for reviews, recommendations of movies, TV series, and documentaries. Hit the bell icon so that you are updated whenever a new video is posted.
Hi guys, just finished watching Scam 1992 on SonyLIV, and here's my quick review. Actually, scratch that. Here's my longish review. If you were young and growing up in the 1990s, heck, if you were any age growing up in the 1990s, you would have heard of Harshad Mehta, India's most infamous stockbroker. The Harshad Mehta scam back in 1992 is the kind of event that had to happen, according to me. Because the way he maneuvered the glaring loopholes in the Indian financial systems and the way he exploited the pedestrian banking system and the flawed stock market and money market gave the system the necessary jolt it required to clean up and rectify itself. In a weird way, you can say what Harshad Mehta did, unknowingly of course, was to help the Indian financial machinery to be more robust and efficient. Scam 1992, a Harshad Mehta story, is a web series created by Hansal Mehta for SonyLIV. It's based on the book The Scam by Sucheta Dalal way back in 1993. The web series chronicles the rise and fall of Harshad Mehta, how he starts off in a dingy apartment to his entry into the stock market as a jobber to becoming its undisputed king, the big bull, and finally nosediving to smithereens. Hansal Mehta, whose previous work is the absolutely stunning Shahid and Omerta, adapts this book and makes it his own. His treatment is realistic, hard-hitting, and absolutely devoid of hero worship. He keeps the names, place, events real. So the Times of India is called the Times of India and not a pseudonym. Similarly, Citibank, SBI, UCO Bank, even people such as the RBI governor, the SBI officials, heck, even the Prime Minister of India is named and shamed. He also sticks primarily to real events, interviews, and personal accounts, deviating to fiction purely to build a coherent narrative or advance the plot. In fact, during one of the later episodes when they're showing the famous Ramjit Malani press conference, Hansal, in a brilliant move, decides to intercut the scene with footage from the original press conference. The idea is to serve the viewers with a friendly reminder that what you're watching is not fiction. It actually happened in India just some years ago. It works like a charm. This self-awareness is perhaps the most intriguing aspect of this show. It is keenly aware of the kind of messaging it is putting across as well as the kind of audience that it is addressing to. So while Harshad is shown to be street smart and charming and a quick learner, he is also consistently being shown as greedy, arrogant, and an upstart. There is no glamorizing. In fact, attempts are made to de-glamorize the person. Like when they are planning a vacation, they speak about carrying a cook with them. Typical Gujju style. A party in Harshad's house consists only of Coca-Cola and Thumbs Up. Another example of self-awareness is the way the show showcases the press and the news media. Hansal and his team of writers showcase their critique of the current state of news media by showing us the contrast of how news media covered events and scams back then. In one scene when Sucheta Dalal's character decides to pen a story based on an unknown source, Rajdeep Sardesai, played wonderfully by Sharat Jagtiani, storms into her office and says he's not going to run the story based on hearsay. He says he needs physical evidence. When Sucheta tries to go higher up, everybody higher in the chain echoes the same sentiment. Without any physical evidence or proof, the story simply cannot go. In a world where pure lies and propaganda passes off as news, this contrast from 20 years ago is a telling commentary on the state of news media today. Another favorite aspect of the show for me is the way it chooses to tell the story of the scam. There is no attempt to confuse the audience with financial mumbo-jumbo, but neither is it trying to dumb down and give the viewers a very simplistic view of the scam. Instead, efforts are made to explain the enormity and the complexity of the scam, the parties involved, the culpability, and the political angle. Kudos to the writing skill at display here for pulling this off and at the same time giving us a show which is intriguing, riveting, and highly watchable. Kudos also to the creators for trusting the intelligence of the audience to get it. And I have to say that all this brilliance behind the camera gets rightfully represented in front of the camera. Scam boasts of some stellar performance by a relatively unknown cast. Pratik Gandhi plays Harshad with oodles of charm and a killer smile. Gandhi imbibes the fervor and zest of the middle-class Gujju boy who dreamed big, so big that the dream consumed him. Hemant Kiran Chirag Vora play Harshad's brother and partner respectively. Both of them deliver solid performances. Their confrontation scene in the last episode is the high point of the series. Shreya plays Sucheta Dalal with honesty and sincerity. She's the voice of reason in the show, one that keeps pushing for the truth, a thing that makes many people uncomfortable. In fact, the whole supporting cast does a fabulous job, be it Umar Sharif, Nikhil Dwivedi or Shadab Khan. But my favorite was Rajat Kapoor as CBI officer K. Madhavan. He's there in only one episode, but he steals the show completely. All in all, Scam 1992 is a brilliant piece of work. One can understand the hard work and the vision that has gone into creating such a magnificent web series. It's a must watch. So on the binge meter, this one's right up there, highly binge worthy. Catch this one on SonyLIV Flicks. Like the content that I put out, then please share and like this video. It helps. Subscribe to my channel. I put out a new video every week. And as usual, thank you for all the love. Bye bye.